Here for folks like us, wrong city, wrong people.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my Bannerlord playthrough for War Sales. So I've got two different things I want to front load you guys with information-wise here in this video. The first one is, as I mentioned in a couple other videos now, TBC, World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade anniversary is going live soon. I have a lot of quote-unquote work to do with my characters, and I'm really enjoying doing that. So my series may fall by the wayside as I get some of that done. Sorry, I alt-tabbed out on accident there. I've already missed one day on this series already. And I had to tear myself away from WoW here at almost 9:30 at night on Wednesday or Thursday night to record this episode right here for you guys, so we have something for Friday. So I'm just letting you know my interest is heavily in World of Warcraft right now. So we may have some sporadic releases. I'm going to try and avoid that, but I'm giving you the heads up, right? This is the state of my mind right now. I have already recorded my last episode for Surviving Mars in that series. That stuff is set to be uploading all the way into February, so it'll continue to upload for a while, but I've knocked that one completely off the board now. I wrapped it up just because WoW is taking a lot of interest right now and a lot of effort. It's just, this is the time, you know, and then we got leveling. 60 to 70 as soon as the Burning Crusade goes live. So a lot of stuff is, a lot of effort's going to be poured into that. The other thing, let's see, moving on. Oh, no. So this series right here, it could be sporadic. It's supposed to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will try to stay on target with that, but it may slip a little bit. The Cyberpunk series is already kind of designed. Well, I'm sort of two minds on this because I feel like I need to explain some rhetoric. I have said during that series that I don't want this to last for months, while at the same time thinking it might last for months, because I may not even want to get this series started until around the time that GTA 6 comes out. I am not real sure I'm going to get GTA 6. Grand Theft Auto might be a waste of money for me. There's sometimes I really like playing it, and then it just ends up feeling dark and kind of a downer thing to me. In a way that Cyberpunk doesn't, and I've talked about this before, that don't make no sense to me. I don't really know all the things inside of me that are going on with that, but it is what it is. So I might not even buy GTA 6. What I definitely won't do is I won't buy it on day one. I will wait for a while to see what the reviews are. Usually my standard is 3 months. Post-release is when I might consider buying it, but I like to give time for the bugs to get worked out and hot patches and the glut of incoming people. Well, I guess it's not an MMO, so that's not an issue, but you guys get what I'm saying. So Cyberpunk was already something that was kind of sitting on. It's possible that it could be a long-term idea, like we do this series where we're preparing for it, and then we start the actual playthrough in summertime, which would probably carry us through fall or into about the middle of fall, right? So what I'm trying to get at here is that Cyberpunk is already on a sporadic release schedule, kind of unofficially aiming for Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it's really kind of whenever I get it done. But that also is kind of already by nature back burner. So then that leaves Bannerlord War Sales. So there you go. I don't know if I really made sense in all of that, but hopefully you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about here. World of Warcraft has thrown a monkey wrench in everything. the next thing I want to tell you guys is that you know how here we're talking about this game right here. You know how if you go to Kingdom and then policies, this right here, these are the policies that are passed right now. And we have other policies. And what you do is you spend your influence to propose certain policies. Coastal Guard Edict. Towns are given extra funds to keep a small squadron of ships standing by, ready to sail forth into coastal waters to assist against enemy fleets or pirates. Okay, so I could propose that for 100 influence. This is effectively the way that you play politics within your kingdom in Bannerlord. And there are mods out there that completely overhaul this system and make it a whole lot deeper, because it turns out people like playing politics within their kingdom. Some people. Usually in this game, the real answer is that you split off and you go form your own kingdom. And you lead it as king, and you decide all of the policies that you have, and you slowly over time build your kingdom up into something that's very prosperous, right? And what I'm saying is that with the AI influence mod, you can now, let's say we looked at let's say we came over here and we took a look at the Sturgians. And we're just going to make up a hypothetical here. Let's say that we went to diplomacy and we noticed that Sturgia was at war with the Northern Empire. And their manpower was down here in the 10,000 mark area. And they had lost some castles and their towns had been raided, and the Northern Empire looked like they were starting to win, right? What you could do is, instead of proposing to go to war with them through here, through these options, it looks like we have those options. Northern Empire, okay, yeah. We would, to make this example correct, we would select Sturgia, there we go. You could instead use the AI diplomacy mod to go talk to individuals and say, hey, look, I am married within the king's plan. I am allied with the king through marriage. I'm a rising clan. We have some say-so with the Colding clan. It is of my mind that Sturgia is weak right now and are being attacked and losing their war against the Northern Empire. This would be an excellent time to attack them and take Varnavapol from them. Would you support me in speaking to the king and making this suggestion? And you can go around to your nobles and you can get them. I've seen this online with other people's playthroughs. You can get them on your side. And then you could go talk to the king and make that suggestion, and it's like half the tribe is behind you, and the king's like, oh, this does seem like a good idea. Right? So you can influence your king like that and help your clan. You don't have to split off and become somebody independent anymore. You could role play as a rising star, much like Ragnar in that Viking series, where you're a young guy that doesn't really have any political notoriety about you, but you're kind of known as, the people like you, you're charismatic, and you're a good warrior, right? But now you're starting to play politics. What do you have to lean on there? What do you bring to the table that might sway the king? And you can make that happen by going to talk to people to sway him and convince him and help lead your kingdom into a level of power and majesty that it would have never seen under the AI king. right? And you're not doing it as a king. You're doing it as somebody who is highly influential from within the kingdom. So I think that's super neat. And we're not going to really be messing with that until later in this series. But I wanted to let you guys know that in case something does, in case we do end up ending the series or something like that. I just think that that is super cool. This AI diplomacy mod probably has some downsides to it, but the upsides seem to be game-changing. So that brings us back to our actual gameplay here, where, let's see, we were trying to get Freya married. And we were talking to our wife about speaking to what clan was it, guys? Nord active. It was the Skilfing clan, I think. Ulvi is 34. Yeah, was it a, maybe it was a grandson, because these names don't ring a bell. I better put you on pause and go reference my last video. Stand by for me. Boy, I combed through that video and I wasn't having very much success, so I got another idea. This suddenly occurred to me. Let's see if the AI recalls. Can you remind me who we are currently looking at as a potential husband for Freya? I'm unable to respond right. Oh. I know why this is. Give me just a second, guys. I don't have the Player 2 app running right now. Okay, let me do the daily spin to get more free credits. Can do this every single day. Alright, now that that's up, I should be able to come back in here. Type that again. Can you remind me of who we were considering as a prospective husband for Freya? And I know we keep alt-tabbing because I'm closing Windows out, guys. Okay. Olafun is ready to respond. She looks up from her parchment, her expression one of weary focus as she recalls the threads. We were considering Ingram of the Skilfing clan. He holds Hjalgir Castle with his father. A landed, strong clan, though their ambitions bear watching. I have sent inquiries to learn more of his character and their loyalty to Gricka. Before that, we looked at Hrolf of the Halkirs, but they are landless, a thread we set aside. The loom waits for clearer word from Hjalgir. Okay, so we're basically on standby. I don't really want to move on that until our intel comes back. Alright, well then for us guys, we're kind of just in a dead spot, really. I suppose we can go checking these various towns and just kind of wandering around, seeing if we can find a Kuzite governor or governess. But, with no wars going on, we're really in kind of a dull spot for this game. Oh. Relief and celebration sweep through the Iviersen clan as Grand Prince Grika formally accepts the marriage alliance. After a tense autumn of scrutiny at Gretisfjord, Opp has proven his worth, earning the Nord's ruler's approval. The binding of houses before winter solidifies the Iviersen's rise within the kingdom, shifting the atmosphere from anxious anticipation to dynastic triumph. Meanwhile, Sturgia's desperate peace plea to the Kuzites remains unanswered, a stark contrast to the Nord's domestic resolution. Now, I don't know why it basically repeated itself. And I'm not quite sure what's going on within the game and the mod to have it repeat itself. To me, that's a little bit of a red flag. It's like an amber flag. Let's check Opp and see if it married them or if it's more like a projected marriage. Here's Opp right here. Mother, sister, brother, 3 brothers. Okay, so no wife. How are we doing here? -561. Okay. Ah, shoot. You know, we need to go back to Dinar and make sure that we have things queued up. Go to the Tavern District. You are not Kuzite. You are Valandian. Back to Dinar. I bet you could get a mod list, a set of mods to work with each other. Make sure AI diplomacy is a part of that, or AI influence, I mean. And this could be one of the more directly interactive storytelling style games that's available right now. I bet it could really make a run for its money on that. Okay, manage castle. We do have 2 projects queued up. Let's, what are you? Granary. That's this one. Okay, add in there Castellan's workshop. And, we'd better start thinking about some military defensive oriented stuff. Call that good, and give them money. Okay, so 38 bricks a day. Where's that loyalty at? Over here. Expected change is 0, so it says we're at 45 actually. Okay. Let's come up here to Hargard first, because I want to check about my money that I have in the bank. See how that's going. I guess one thing we could be doing is hitting some looters to level up our 2 young girls that have joined, our warrior shield maiden types. Young women, I should say. I say girls a lot, kind of like I say guys. You don't hear me say women or men very often, like in my day-to-day actual real life how I talk. I don't say men too much. I usually say guys or fellas. And I don't say women very often. I typically say girls. Go to the bank. Alright, your balance is 36,872. I think I started with 20,000. With an interest accrual rate of 4,060 gold every 7 days. Well, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna leave. And just check the tavern district. Okay, nothing there. And we're gonna check world events here because something just popped up. Skilfing clan under scrutiny for marriage. Whispers circulate among Nord nobility that the Skilfing clan holders of Hjalgir Castle are being considered for a marriage alliance with the Iverson clan. However, concerns have been raised about the Skilfing's loyalty to Grand Prince Gricka and their independent ambitions. The potential union with Ingram Skilfing would tie the rising Iversons to a powerful landed clan with strong border defenses against Sturgia, but could also draw them into internal Nord power struggles. Okay, good to know. Man, these news flashes are worded so well. We're gonna see if we can get in the water. Sail over to maybe like Botanian lands. See if we can find any Kuzite wanderers. Oh, deserters. We want to go after them. Sturgian deserters. Alright, let's get them.
Infantry!
Maybe have you get into a square formation?
Square formation!
Maybe that wasn't... Is that right? Yeah?
Make a square! Change formation! Forward! Then move now! Footmen! Shields up! Warriors! Infantry! Move! Warriors! Arrows! Stand apart! Warriors! Change formation! Archer! Forward! You heard it! Cavalry! Follow me! Move now!
Okay.
Yeah!
Man, we're way back away from them. Oh, that's all there is? No way. Oh, they got troops behind them, alright.
Riders! Attack!
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Boy, the combat part of this game, it just never gets old for me, it seems. Oh, that's mine, sorry. That was one of my, young ladies. Looks like we got them all.
Cavalry, stay close!
Another pretty scene. Golly, man, it just continuously stuns me. We're out on the plains here. This is like, you could get some really... Somebody who makes machinimas, is that how you say it? Could really do something with this, especially if you start bringing in color grading, because it does look a little bit washed out to me right now, a little bit hazy. But you got a lot of open flat land here and then you've got the mountains in the background. The skyboxes always look good. LD went down. That's all she wrote. Easy enough. Easy enough. Nord Hearthguard, yeah, I think I might take on you. No, actually, because I'm at capacity. So, never mind. Now, when it comes to gear to wear, ALD, well, you could use a pole arm. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade from nothing. This is the same? No. 9 and 9. It is the same, just different types. Same. Less. They're not as well. We didn't get the loot that I expected. This is kind of crap loot. I'm upset about that. Alright, LD, well. Looks like you got what you got. Ingun. Do you need gloves? Yes, you do. This is better than what you got. This is also a little bit better. I forget how I stack these weapons. Give me just a second. We'll get this stuff handled first. You, my boy, probably need some intellect. And, let's give you some stewardship. Guards and skewer. We'll give you skewer. Freya, who is a little bit of a badass. Swift strike. And, that's it. Scorin. Scorin is new. Okay, this is our son, our firstborn. Weapon handles. Scorn is a bit of a badass. His distribution is nice. And Thalric, his cousin, even better. Nope. Yeah, a little bit better. A little bit better. Let's give him a point into cunning, which will help with his tactics. Let's try medicine for him. Well, no. Steward. Okay, I wanted to look at inventory. Eric has things listed funny. I believe this is how I want to be set up. Okay. So then you're going to go there, kind of keep everybody standardized. I don't know if it plays a big role as to how the AI prioritizes using things or not, but I do it this way as a just in case. Okay, now I have noticed that we need to call these two young men. I'm a little bit more aware of my use of terms other than guys and girls this episode since I was talking about it, so I've been doing that, but I don't normally. Scorin, we're going to recall this member to our party. And Thalric also. So our... I don't know what to call him. I don't want to call him Kingsguard because we're not a king. So I guess Blood Riders, going off the Game of Thrones idea. Our Blood Riders are expanding as a cadre. This is why once I feel really good about our income, we really want to get additional clans going, but I just need to make darn sure I can afford that stuff. I cannot get bled dry there. Thalric, you're gonna hang out here for right now.
Yeah!
Okay, with it just being looters, we can
Horsemen, give 'em hell!
we can send our youngins forward. Looks like they, well, at least one of them has their polearm out. Two of them. It's probably the two young ladies. Once I give them throwing weapons, they will default to that, I'm sure, because the computer really likes it. I'm glad I got out of the way there. We were about to collide and that would have ruined that kill shot for my, my troop. Alright, that's all she wrote. Thalric got here first. I don't think I have a saddle for him. I do not. Oh, but we might want to equip him with it. This is going to be better than the looter stuff we got. These are actually better. And, this is young Thalric right here. Now, is Thalric my son also? Is he my second born? Yeah, there are up levels in riding. I think breeder is the one I always go with. No, wait. Birding penalty. Party reproducing. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay, I need to know how the family tree looks. Oh, Ingian is my daughter. This is my firstborn, actually. Okay. Then there's Skorn, our firstborn son. And then there's Svalnar and Ingvald. Okay, so then our brother probably has Thor, whatever his name is. No. No, he does not. Is it my youngest brother? That might be the case. Yeah, Fjörgir. Aildi is his daughter and Thulrik. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty then. So, the two youngins that have or are arriving, are in the process of arriving, are cousins. Our clan is doing so good, man. For like building a family and getting involved in old school clan related kingdom politics and stuff. This game has a lot of... it just feels really good to me. There's Scorn. It's fun in all of these aspects. It has a lot to offer is what I was trying to think of. One troop deserted. Oh, that's because we're over the limit. I'm sure we lost somebody high level too. Let's go get these deserters. Grand Prince Grika's measured acceptance brings a wave of quiet relief to the Iverson clan. After a season of scrutiny at the Royal Hall, the Grand Prince has declared the marriage between Op and Thuril acceptable, settling the matter with pragmatic finality. The atmosphere in Gretisfjord shifts from tense anticipation to subdued preparation, as the ruling Kjölding dynasty secures a new loyal vassal through kinship, binding the ambitious upstart clan firmly to the throne. You know what? We might have to go up there and make the proposal. Maybe that's why it keeps giving us this notification. Kuzite. Oh man, we're right on top of each other.
Soldiers!
You don't see that happen too often.
Move! And move now! Infantry! Troops! Make a shield wall! Footmen! Move! Form a shield wall! Archers! Formation! Forward! Warriors! Stand apart! Warriors! Change formation! Horsemen! Follow me! Men! Move now! Bowmen!
Oh, you're right about where I want you. Okay. Oh, they took off.
Soldier! Form a line! Infant, form a line! Close in! Troop on! Infant and archer! Move to enemy!
I don't know how they have this many people, man. That looked like it said it was a force of 18. Oh, you know what? We're helping other Nords.
Cavalry charge!
Oh, yeah, Okay.
Heavenly praise!
Civ's party. Okay. Well, we plundered 9 gold. So we're done. Okay. A courier. Pause. Up Iverson. No. Okay, we're going to go to the tavern district. Ransom. We have a, I forgot what they're called. Not a Kuzite. There. Trade. Okay. And get me a couple saddles and a sumpter horse for you. And you've already got one, okay. So I just wanted to make sure that he couldn't ride anything better. What? I did that in the opposite direction that I was supposed to. There we go. Oh man, he's got nice stuff. He looks cool. He looks like a Viking. We're going to be changing most of that out though, because it's not the clan traditional setup. It done. Okay, we're going to go to the port. We are going to call our fleet. Wait here for some time. Fleet arrived. Stop waiting. We do need to repair and set sail. Make our way for Gratisfjord. Okay, repair. And I go to the town center. Go to, oh well, what do we have here? Leave. World events. Valandian relief army marches to Thraktere, with Thraktere Castle under siege by Western Empire warlord. Lord Perrick has assembled a relief army of nearly 1,000 Valandian troops. Marching from Veron Castle, his force represents Valandia's best chance to break the siege and prevent the loss of a key border fortress and their ongoing war with the Western Empire. The fate of the castle now hinges on whether Perrick's weary army can arrive before the walls are breached. Gosh, this is exciting stuff. It reads almost like you're looking at a historical documentary, you know, like during the War of the Roses or something like that. When that historical documentary adds flourishes and embellishments narratively. They're telling you the truth, but they're doing it in a stylistic way to kind of make it more entertaining. That's kind of how this feels. Let's go to the keep. Okay, Gatgar is here. So, we need to find out where Grick is at. Where is Ferk? Tracking this dude down is a nightmare sometimes. Okay, so he's kind of touring the countryside. Go to port and set sail. How am I doing on food? We're doing all right. Land at right here, looks like. This is where I might consider having another add-on that just makes it easier to arrange marriages, is that I might use the AI influence as the way to roleplay it, because it makes you have to actually work deals out and stuff. And then once that's done, use another AI that is much easier to get people to just arrange the marriages that you want. I'm just saying, I'm considering that. Here's Gricka. Wow, that was fortunate. I feel really, really lucky.
My greetings to you.
Alright, so we're on good terms with him. You can tell by how he says hello. Hello, King Gricka. May your days be long and, what else would we say this? Filled with victories for our great kingdom. Are you ready for Op? And I forgot her name. Man. And your granddaughter to wed. I know it was his granddaughter. I just flat forgot her name. The old king's eyes, sharp as flint, study you for a long moment before he speaks, his voice a low gravel. "Yah, the boy has sat at my table for a season. He is quiet, but his eyes miss nothing. My wife says his manners are rough but honest. The match with Thuril is acceptable. Let the marriage be held at Grettis Fjord before the autumn storms. This binds our houses, Ivarsen. See that your nephew honors the blood he joins." Thank you, good king, and may the young couple be fruitful and make our kingdom stronger. Let's leave it at that for the moment. I want to actually get them married. A slow, deliberate nod. May the gods hear it. The feast will be prepared. Ensure your nephew is at Grettis Fjord when the moon is full. We have spoken enough on this matter. He wants to be left alone. Alright. Click to continue. It's not letting me out. There we go. Okay. Now. Something I'd like to discuss. Guess it would be this one. Okay, see, this is the default that he offers. I don't have a way to get around that. Darn it. Man, I want these, I want them to be married. I'm a little bit frustrated about this. I want this done and off my plate. Okay, well, tell you what. We'll give it a couple more episodes maybe, and then if that doesn't happen, then we'll get another mod that lets me basically make that happen. I think it's called, the one that I tried out that I liked, like it was pretty simple, was Cupids of Calradia or something like that. Okay, Eric here is going to get another point into, well, I guess I ought to give it to endurance so that he's like everybody else. There we go. And then he's going to get a focal point into charm. Man, I don't know what else to do about this. Let's go check out Varnavapol to see if there's any Kuzite wanderers there that are useful for us. Oh. Grand Prince Grika of the North has formally announced the marriage between his granddaughter Thuril and Op Iverson will take place at Gretisfjord before the autumn storms. After a season of observation at the Royal Hall, the Grand Prince declared the match acceptable, binding the rising Iverson clan to the ruling Kjölding dynasty through kinship and solidifying internal unity as winter approaches. Okay. Well, I guess that's consistent with what he has said all along. He wanted them to be married before winter, and we are not in winter yet. Oh, this settlement is under siege. Okay. Oh, we got a marriage offer here for Thulric. I really hate to bring in non-Nords, though. Yeah, I just don't want to do it. But I gotta admit, this is a grind. You know, and I don't really want to do this for all, I don't know, 35 kids that we have in the clan right now. Let's attack these guys. Okay, Thulric, you will join us. Scorin, you will join us.
Footmen, move to archers! Cavalry, after me! Go!
Okay, so I got footmen coming in. Which will help to pressure. Ah, I see you guys.
Attack! Cavalry! Charge!
Oh, Ingun went down. I hope that wasn't him screaming. That sounded horrible, but it probably was.
Cavalry on my flank! Horsemen,
Do they? They don't have archers.
Charge! Footmen! Attack!
Ah, I missed him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Oh, we got 23 level ups here. Spear warrior. I will take 4 spear warriors. I will take all of the marauders. Okay, had done. Scoring. Oh, you guys are going to be pretty well equipped already, huh? That's going to be better. Yeah, because you're Ivyar Sen nobility. Well, the lasses weren't well equipped. Oh, neither is Thulric. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let me not assume. Okay, it is. Better. Leg armor. Not as good. Oh, well, there's a shield for you. You get a sword and get a spear. Come back down to Scorin, who is well taken care of here. Okay. Keep it to sell. No, smash the top off. And drink. Free, yeah? Like running throw. ALD will get. I always go with pikemen for Nords. And I think veterinary. And then Skjorn here. Shield breaker. And nimble steed. Okay, perfect. Let's hit this group of 34, and then we'll wrap up the episode and call it a day. See, man, I'm not tired of the game. The game's a lot of fun. I just don't have... I got a lot to do in World of Warcraft. Let's see, I don't mind. Attack. And right now, especially, is sort of like a really hard push to try and get everything ready for the release of TBC. World of Warcraft tends to put you in a position of feeling like you have to do stuff, so that's part of it. But it's also a lot of fun. I don't know, I just enjoy it. Probably helps that I haven't really played it a whole lot for a while.
Hold arrows!
Oh man, I cleaved through them with a sword. I didn't expect that. Oh, how did I miss him? Aren't you lucky? Well, you ain't gonna make it very far. Yeah. I'm a little bit late. There we go. That was better. Oh man, I've been missing like crazy. What brutal carnage.
Yeah!
15 kills. I'm not supposed to be doing that whenever I'm trying to level my people up. Alright, hit done. This is just all trash. So we're just gonna vendor that. And Thulric has leveled up in pole arms. And we'll give him, yep, pikeman. Alright, we're gonna save it. Where does that put us, by the way? This slot, day 732, level 28. Alright guys, hey, look, I hope you enjoyed this episode. The AI influence mod is really, really nifty. I want to continue seeing what all this thing can do. But we are definitely in kind of a boring season. We're not at war with anybody. I wonder a little bit if maybe AI influence requires me to go and make those suggestions. I don't think so, but who knows? Alright, but again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. Look at that, we're at plus 522. That's the first time since we've gotten a castle that we've gotten comfortably into the green. You know, the hundreds right there. That's pretty nice. Again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode, where this story continues.
This place. Ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found